always need to be earlier in the port, because in the morning something can happen. Maybe we have to wait for a taxi or some guests are coming later. So when we arrive in the port, I will give you the ferry ticket, and we will stop at the cafeteria. Maybe you would like to drink a coffee, or maybe you didn't have your breakfast yet. And from this port, only one ferry is leaving to Kefalonia, not another one to Corfu or other islands, so don't be afraid. So, yeah, when we arrive in the port, then later the ferry will arrive, and then from the cafeteria it's only a 5 minutes walk to the port to enter the ferry. So later you can walk yourself to the ferry after our coffee stop, but later I will explain again, and you will see it's a small port. You will see the ferry arriving. Later I will tell you the time exactly. So I will give you the ferry ticket only for the morning. In the afternoon at 6 o'clock we will return back to Zakynthos again. And we will arrive in the port of Pressada of Kefalonia. Looks so beautiful. The sea is really calm. I cannot promise anything, but the sea is so calm today. It can happen that we see some dolphins also. And here in the north there are also the famous blue caves. So you can see the caves also from the ferry. You can stay inside in the ferry with nice air conditioning, or outside of course. Of course there are also toilets on board. And it's a really nice ferry. It was sailing in Holland for many years. It's not good enough. Kalimera deze vroege ochtend. Maar we lachen alweer, dus ik lach de hele dag. Zo, mijn naam is Bianca, uw gids voor vandaag. We hebben een van de beste chauffeurs op Paniotis. We blijven in deze bus vandaag. Die gaat ook mee op de vierboot. Het is nu nog even een half uurtje, 35 minuten. En dan komen we aan in de haven van From Nikolas. We moeten dan Erasmus. So that will be our first stop in Kefalonia. And today we're going to visit two caves. The first one is the Rokorati cave with 20,000-year-old stalagmites and stalactites. And another cave, 10 minutes from that Rokorati cave. Then there's the underground lake of Melissani. It was found after an earthquake. The roof collapsed. And in this lake you will go around with small boats. Someone, nice captain, will sing for you and sail around the small lake of Melissani. And then because of the opening of the roof, the sunlight is coming into the lake and makes it really beautiful aqua blue. Terrific colors also today with a beautiful sunshine. I hope that you know you still have to buy the entrance tickets for the caves. And we will do this. You can come to me before we enter the monastery. We do this because we don't know if the guests want to visit the boat caves, and if we all have to buy one by one our ferry tickets, it takes a long time, because we really need our time on Kefalonia. I think you want to come back tonight. If you want, we can stay another night in Kefalonia. That's better, one night in Kefalonia. And then we return tomorrow. No, so we really need our time today. We need to be back in the port at 6 o'clock to the ferry. So for this, it's faster if the guests, they've got their entrance tickets already. So we will do this, so don't worry. I don't want to hurry you in the morning. It's early, first coffee, and you can enjoy the crossing over by the ferry. So when we arrive in Kefalonia, before we enter the monastery, then you can come to me for the entrance tickets for the caves. For the first cave, I must say, de boottocht in Pressada aankomen, moeten we een klein heuveltje oplopen. Als er iemand is die dat liever of die dat niet kan, dan is het geen probleem. We mogen niet allemaal, maar 1 of 2 mensen, 3 of 4, die mogen dan zal ik u opzoeken op de boot, voor we in de haven aankomen. En dan mag gewoon in de bus gaan zitten. U hoeft er niet het heuveltje op te lopen. Dus dat is geen probleem. Als u knieprobleem of iets heeft, zegt u het mij, dan kom ik u opzoeken op de boot. En dan mag u alvast in de bus komen. En dan op Kefalonia gaan we een heel mooi klooster bezoeken. Dat is de eerste stop. Het mooiste, grootste klooster van Kefalonia, van de beschermheilige Erasmus. Daarna bezoeken we 2 grotten. De eerste grot is de Rokorati druipsteengrot met eeuwenoude stalagmieten en stalactieten. Daar gaat u dan met vele trappen naar beneden en natuurlijk ook weer naar boven. je dat ook niet kunt, dan kunt u beter het ondergrondse meer van Melissani doen. Dat zijn maar iets van 15 treden naar beneden. En dan een lange gang door en dan gaat u met een roeibootje rondvaren in dat kleine meer. En het meer is gevonden na een aardbeving, het dak is ingestort en ligt op de bodem van het meer. En dan gaat u met de roeibootjes rond en als je dan naar boven kijkt, het gat in de lucht, komen de zonnestralen heel mooi het meer in en maken daar turquoise blauw. Zo op Kefalonia, voor we het klooster bezoeken. So maybe normally 9:20 the ferry will arrive. So better, yeah, be sure to be on the ferry like 9:30. So here right, now you can walk to the ferry. And here on the corner, you can find the cafeteria. It's self-service, you can take something from inside and you can sit. The terrace here, it belongs together. So also toilet, here on the corner there's the cafeteria.
You right, gentlemen? How you doing? You okay?
Yeah. What do you think that is? A little orange,
Little sea worm thing.
stripy thingy. It's definitely a creature, I think.
Yeah. It's
Did
a
you
sea.
get 'em?
Yeah, it's a sea something, isn't it? Oh, look at how pretty that water is. God. Look at the view. It swimmed off, did it?
Well, it just moved forward. So it's like a sort of algae-looking thing, the way it was moving.
How mad is that? Very different. I'm just going to mooch up here a second. I'll be back.
Big rock this shit.
There's a rock with your bum written right all over it. Oh, steady, mate, steady. It's a bit slippy and stony underfoot here, isn't it? It's a bit like being at Shipwreck Beach here, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is what Shipwreck Beach is like. It's just like these sort of stones that cut through your toes if you're not careful. That's probably part of the reason why they don't eat at Shipwreck Beach anymore. And so guys, after about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half from when we first got picked up down just by Caracas Beach, Keith's accommodation just down at Belvedere is where he's staying this time. So yeah, we got picked up at just after 7. We've arrived up here at about 8:30, 20 to 9. 9:20 is when we need to be heading towards the ferry, and then 9:30 on it, 9:40 to 9:45 we'll be setting sail for Kefalonia. Yes, we are. It's an absolutely stunning place here. I've never been to this part of the island, and I feel I've really missed out. I've got to come up here and spend a bit more time up in this vicinity of the island, because I've got to be honest, it's far more beautiful than I've ever known. I've been up to Shipwreck Beach on a boat tour, but obviously you don't seem to see the sights quite the same. And I guess by that sound, that's our ferry on its way. Oh no, it's not. It's a truck. I was getting a bit excited. We're going to keep our eyes open for the ferry, because hopefully it doesn't set sail without us. We don't really want to watch everybody else sail off and have a good day, so we've got to pay attention. Oh, look at the look, a little beach with one sun chair.
Yeah.
How you couldn't get any more private beach than that.
Beach.
I mean, there's everybody else around you bugging you, but
Yeah.
it's still a private beach. Right, let's take the stroll then, chaps, over to the ferry. Yeah, the coach has just put out now, mate. He's just on his way over, look. That's the coach we were on, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course, because we can't get on the ferry on the coast.
No, you can't get on the coach, yeah, and you can't get on the ferry on the coach to get off, except if you've got issues getting up the hill afterwards. So hopefully we should all be okay, so we shouldn't need to disturb them for that. But I think there are a couple of people that can't walk quite so well, so we can see how well they can accommodate that, can't we?
Yeah, and she gave them a bag so that they could put the baby in it.
Yeah, I think it's more of a sick bag, Darren, to be perfectly honest.
Random, but I mean,
Well, apparently it's quite cut back corners when we get up in Kefalonia, so there might be a bit sicky tummies when we get up there, but we'll have to wait and see on that. I was going to save that bit for the channel later. Evening. Don't slip, please.
yeah.
Don't slip.
If you do fall, just make it look artistic for the camera.
Just fall quietly. yeah, make it look good for the camera, but please make it quiet. We don't want to make a scene.
Well, loud enough that you notice and video it. I mean, 250 quid on you being framed for 250.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I'll share it, but I'll take it. Hopefully there's a bin.
Water is crystal clear.
It's stunning, isn't it?
God.
Imagine if there's a few turtles here, how nice it would be. You'd see all of it.
Makes you wish that our water was like this back at home.
This is it. I mean, don't get me wrong, you've got the downside here if you can't flush toilet paper down the toilet, but you've got the upside of the surrounding water is absolutely stunning. So it sort of falls in against, isn't there?
Yeah.
You can't have it all, I suppose. It's a very busy little space here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, bin. And there's our ferry for Kefalonia. Should make it there right for us, I think. Takes our big coach, which is quite surprising actually, just how many big vehicles do fit on this. Okay, my friend? Woke a few faces. Saved anybody getting sleepy yet, didn't it? One of these caves this side looks like a Batman. I don't know which one it is, but it's called Batman Cave. Trying to find it. Remember you said about the windmill, Darren, that I wanted to see? It's that one. That's the windmill I'd like to go and see. That's the one on the top, the blue and white one. So we'll see. This area's like blue caves. Yeah, if you go for the gap there, mate. I'm making the most of it.
Yeah, try. I don't want to get.
That's right, staying in the boat.
Wiktoria pływaliśmy, nie? Tamtej. Tej niebieskiej.
There's the blue caves.
Też chcesz koronkę taką z cytrynką, z limonką?
To nie z lodówki, jak będzie, to nie z lodówki.
Not a wave in sight. What a beautiful place to spend some time, huh?
de hele dag liggen. De mensen van de boot en de kapitein die gaan naar huis toe. Die hebben leuk werk. Alleen maar 2 keer per dag heen en weer varen. Then there's Corfu, Zakynthos, Lefkas Ithaki, Paxi and Kitera. Today, from far away, we can see 2 other islands. Ithaca we can see a little bit closer, because in the northeast part of the island. Later when we drive up for the lunch, we will see the small island of Ithaca. Ithaki is the Greek say. And in the north of Kefalonia, there's the island of Lefkada. So we saw some people on the boat with some suitcases. Some people are doing this island hopping. So they visit our island for a week and then they come to Kefalonia. So from here, the tourist can visit the island of Ithaca, and in the north there's Lefkada. Kefalonia is not that touristic as Zakynthos, but there's an airport in the capital of Agostoli. And here on the right you can see the highest mount of Kefalonia, Mount Enos. The highest point is 1,628 meters high. So Kefalonia behoort net als alle Ionische eilanden tot de groep Eptanissa, de 7 Ionische eilanden die 10.000 geworden zijn. En de tweede grote stad is LiQWYD, er wonen ongeveer 6.000 à 7.000 mensen. Als je rechtdoor gaat, dan kom je gelijk in de hoofdstad terecht. Wij gaan rechtsaf. The St. George Castle, Ayos Yorgos. Here on the right. Now we can see it from this side, but we will drive also to the other side of the hill. You can see the other side of the St. George Castle. Here on the right. This castle was built around 1200 by the Byzantines. Later, all the Ionian islands there were occupied for thousands of years. So the English were here, not that long, only 50 years, but also the Russian, French,
Long enough to mess it up a bit.
the Turks, but the
Yeah, we
Italians
wouldn't
the
have liked
longest
the
time,
heat.
more than
No, this is
300
it.
years.
Would have been too
So the
hot.
Phoenicians, they took it over from 1500 till 1757. This was the first capital of the island, the headquarters. Inside the castro, it must be like 16,000 square meters big. And the richer of the island, they lived there. The normal people lived down in the village here, which we can see the village of Peratata.
Category.
Inside the
Cowpats.
castle there was a Catholic church, there were schools, also prison. Of course a good viewpoint. They could have a look for the enemies and the pirates to come. But later niet. Ik hoop dat die ook open is. En ook geen foto's maken in de oude kerk.
You love video when there's
In het oude kerkje, daar is een
Always, mate,
aluminium
always.
trap. Maar gaat alsjeblieft niet naar
70.
beneden. Het is heel claustrofobisch. De heiligen gingen in die grot zitten in dat kerkje om daar te bidden. Dan gaat u dus, u mag niet daarin, want er is wel eens geweest dat iemand flauw viel of wat dan ook. Dus gaat u niet met trapjes naar beneden toe. En ook geen foto's maken in het oude kerkje. Buiten mag wel. En ook in de nieuwe kerk mag het ook wel. Twee keer brand. Met de naam Enos, 1628 meter hoog. Hier ligt in de winter soms heel wat sneeuw. Yeah, so all these Ionian islands, they've got a beautiful Mediterranean climate. So the spring starts around March, April, with 15 degrees, and then slowly on hotter, warmer. Now you notice that it's a bit warmer, but lucky there's always a nice breeze. It's not the same heat like in England or Holland or Belgium. Ithaca, they stay as green as you can see now, all the summer long. And that's also later at the Melissani lake, also because of the white limestone bottom.
No, so it's only been the last few years this has been built then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, look at this beautiful bell tower. And the surrounding space, it's just birds, so we can hear no other sound at all, is there? Yeah. It is very picturesque as well, isn't it? All the flowers and plants everywhere, roses. How impressive a building is this? I dread to think how long it must take them to make these sort of buildings. Phenomenal, huh?
They're still doing bits of it now.
It's phenomenal this, isn't it? Well, I'm just going to go this way a second, then I'll come back. Well, I'm blown away about the beauty of everything so far, guys. Hopefully you are too. And maybe this might encourage you guys to do a quick trip up to Kefalonia. Now this trip's actually cost Keith £45 per person. And we have to pay the €10 and the €6 for the 2 extra stops that we've got. So we're just going to do one. Just to give us a little bit of excitement, but also we're going to have a bit of chill time too. But that's a bit later on today. So for now we've got some churches to see. Going to go and see Agostoli soon. And then we're going to have some lunch about mid-afternoon to 1, 2 o'clock. We're going to stop for some lunch. And then go from there. Wow, what a place. This is so very impressive. Wow, what a place.
In the bus, a bottle of water is it's allowed, of course. Zo, dat was het klooster. En nu rijden we in ongeveer 20 minuutjes naar de Drogarati druipsteengrotten met eeuwenoude stalagmieten en stalactieten. Als u niet die grot in gaat, er is boven een cafeteria, een leuk souvenirwinkeltje. From the west part, it's coming to us. And maybe you noticed also at your resort that the water isn't really nice. It's not drinkable from the tap. You can drink it, it doesn't make you ill, but the taste is not so nice. So here on the island we've got these huge water tanks, and every 2 days they're filled with new water. But it's not drinkable water, and it's coming from the mainland, Peloponnese. We've got these water tanks who are driving around the islands, also here in Kefalonia. They bring extra water if there's a problem with the water tank or something. Yeah, lucky the winters are not that cold, so December, January, February are the coldest months. And we've got all these beautiful olive trees, so the wood, it burns really nice and it gets really hot at home. So and also from far away, Mount Enos looks like a black mountain. So we gaan hier verder doorrijden. Als je rechtsaf zou slaan en je gaat nog 15 kilometer verder, daar kunnen de mensen helemaal naar de top van de berg, 1000 jaar oude stalagmieten en stalactieten. En die stalactieten die groeien van boven naar beneden en de stalagmieten van beneden naar boven. En die worden gevormd door regenwater. Het druppelt naar beneden toe. Of het water komt naar boven. Maar als u straks die stalactieten ziet, dan kunt u nagaan hoe oud deze zijn. Want ze groeien maar 1 centimeter in 100 jaar. Dus maar 1 centimeter in 100 jaar. En in de grot mag je ook niet de stalactieten aanraken. Want dat stopt de groei. Want door de vetten van de huid stopt dat. Als je met je vingers aan de stalactieten zit. Built with metal concrete. So really strong. And not more than 3 floors. Don't be afraid. Sometimes we've got these small earth tremors. That's totally normal. So don't think it's the wine or the cocktail. It's totally normal here. And we need this. So don't be afraid as long as I live here since 2000. But sometimes the island is dancing a little bit. I told my daughter. The island is dancing. So sometimes these small earth tremors they happen. Because 2 tectonic plates are coming together and they're moving daily. So yeah, sometimes we feel this. It can happen now. Pan. We don't know why, because he wasn't so beautiful, half goat, half human. But she fell in love with him. But unfortunately, he didn't answer her love. So one day she jumped in a small lake and she drowned. So for this, the lake became the name of Melissani, the nymph Melissani. But inside the cave, they found a statue of this god Pan, and stone bottom makes the water aqua, turquoise, blue. There's also something special with the water in the lake. In Augustonia, in the capital, there's a water restaurant. Also my daughter, after 50 years, she hated the island. But now, who knows, she's coming back. She studies in Athens already many years. Here also on the right is also a small lake. Yeah, there's also water from the same water like Melissani. So we're almost at the Melissani lake. Ja, scholen hebben we op het hele eiland.